Here's an update on my Romanian micro Draco AK47. There's a couple of things I did to it. I put a brace on the back of it made by SB Tactical. Sorry, I don't remember the model number on that one offhand. It does rotate, I believe 360 degrees. I'm not quite sure why. It's kind of odd. So if anybody can answer that for me, that'd be much appreciated. It's sort of strange why it does that, but it's cool nonetheless. Very good brace. I have not shot it with my hand through it yet. I've shouldered it, which the range I go to doesn't seem to have a problem with at all. So, great looking gun. As you guys already know, I love this thing. It's clear. Another thing I did, which is still sort of work in progress, is I just could not stand that bright, light, maple colored whatever furniture on it. So I decided to strip it down and stain it red mahogany. And I think it looks a lot better. There's still a couple things I have to do to it. It's dry right now. I didn't even bolt it back into place yet. It's dry, but it's not fully cured. So once it's fully cured, I'm going to go ahead and give it a light wet sanding and get all the rough edges off there. You can see some of the imperfections, but I put it on really thick. I think I put, yeah, call me crazy, but 13, 14 coats on there. I mean, it's going to get hot. So I wanted to make sure it's protected well. And actually, this is a replacement. I was pretty upset. The second time I took this thing out to the range, at that point, I had only put 140 rounds through it. And the original handguard split right here in the front. You see all those little individual pieces of wood? It's like they're all glued together or something. I'm not sure, but one of them split and broke and fell right out. So I was super pissed. Got a hold of Century Arms and they said they didn't have any more in stock and it was going to be months. And I was like, oh man. I was like, you mean to tell me I can't even shoot this thing now? And I just got it. I mean, I'm not going to shoot it with that like that. It might, shatter in my hand or something. So the guy was cool enough to send me one of their samples and said when they get more available, contact them and I may be able to buy an extra just in case. So, not sure if any of you guys out there have had any problems with that, but that's another reason why I went extra thick with the coating on there. Hopefully, it'll sort of protect it a little bit, but realistically, look how close that muzzle is. I mean, that blast is just too much for that cheap wood. Regardless, I think it looks a lot better this color. Really nice looking, so I'm hoping it'll last. Also, I bought a couple of 30 round Magpul mags for it. These things are pretty cheap. They're only $12.99 at the shop I go to. So I got a couple of them, and it always throws me off. It's sort of weird. This looks like a 30, this looks like a 40, but you switch them around. No, it's the opposite. It's sort of weird how that works out, isn't it? Sort of an illusion. I don't know. Just a little fun fact there, I guess. But yeah, these mags are pretty good for what they are. Very cheap. Inexpensive, but they do the trick. So there it is, guys. It's pretty much done. Just going to give it a wet sand and polish it up a little bit after it cures 100%. And I think I'm going to be happy with this bad boy. So there it is. Thanks a lot for watching.